Zach overall is the only one that's really made an impact on our family to this day.
Yeah.
All Damien's girlfriends, like,
are meaningless in my opinion.
I can only think.
Hi, I'm Kaden.
And I'm Kadrina.
And this is Teen Talk. Today we have our mom, Alicia, here with us as a special guest.
And today we're going to be asking her some questions about what it's like being a mom in general.
Okay, so what do you enjoy most about being a mom?
I enjoy watching you each reach new milestones.
Okay. How do you think your parenting is different from your mom's?
I think my parenting is a lot more laid back than my mom's.
Yeah.
I'm more involved with each one of my children for each of their different needs, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. What is something you always say as a mom?
I don't know. You guys probably can answer that better.
Smarten the fuck up.
Yes, that's
Fair. Yeah.
I'm serious.
okay.
I hear that every day come out of your mouth. If it's not to me, it's to someone else.
I guess, yeah, fair. See, there you go. You guys are better at answering.
It's just like a logical thing to say. Like,
I guess so. Okay, what is it like raising 10 kids?
It's not as bad as everyone thinks it is. It really isn't.
Okay, what is the best part about having a big family and the most challenging part?
The best part, I think, is that there's always somebody around. Although I know you guys hate it sometimes, I think that it's nice that you guys always have somebody to go to.
Yeah.
The most challenging part is time management. And it literally has nothing to do with you kids. It's my ability to manage time.
Yeah.
what is the difference between raising us when we were younger to how we are now? The age we're at now?
Well, there's a lot more independence, but I think your needs have gotten more demanding. Most parents would say they can't wait for their kids to become teenagers. If I could go back and not complain about the sleepless nights, I would go back to newborn. It was easier then.
It's okay, I have lots of sleepless nights. Okay, what do you do to relax? Like when you get that time, well, like when you're not working, you're not with kids, so those 4 hours, 3 hours, what do you do? Like relax. Or just when like you have a day off from like everything.
Like, you know, like when Matt gives you the day off or whatever.
I don't know. I suck at that part too, taking time for myself.
Did you not go and get your nails one day?
I do go and get my nails done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you relax when doing that?
No.
No? Got it?
No, I don't.
Why?
They just annoy me. It's not relaxing and it takes too long. I don't have the attention span for it.
I feel that.
Don't hit your
So, I don't know. What do I do to relax?
Sleep?
Sleep,
That's all I can think of.
Yeah,
watch
same.
movies,
Yeah.
TV shows. I got a pretty solid friend group, so
Hanging out with the friends,
I hang out
relax,
with
yeah.
them, yeah.
Okay.
What is one quality you think we got from you?
Your dad's gonna like this one. 100%. You guys have my attitude and my stubbornness.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry, Father.
I think I've apologized to him a lot recently.
Alicia trying. Okay. What ways have you grown from being a mom?
Grown a lot from being a mom. I think a lot of things I went through as a teenager, I started to see you guys going through and understanding my mental health And watching you guys go through it helped me grow because I wanted to understand it. I wanted to understand how to make things better for you guys. I didn't want you to go your whole life wondering what was wrong with you and not having healthy coping strategies. So I think I grew to just understand that. I did it essentially for you guys, but it's helped me grow.
Okay.
What is the difference what is different from you before you became a mom to now?
I really don't know. I was a teen mom, so I don't think I had a lot of time to figure out who I was before I started raising kids.
So you don't really think there's like differences between before kids and now?
Like before
guess.
you got pregnant as a teen?
I guess just really I don't even know.
Did you
I
like
was young. I didn't even know who I was.
did you like mature more once you
I
got
matured
pregnant?
Yeah, I matured a lot faster.
Yeah. I think most teenage moms or parents in general mature more because they have to because they have a kid now and stuff like that.
Okay, if you could change how you are as a parent, what would you change?
I think the biggest thing I've learned in the last few years is that I would have explained things differently to you guys growing up.
What do you mean by that?
I think that instead of thinking that keeping everything from you was the best option, I think I would have had you a little bit more involved. Age appropriate conversations, but I think I definitely would have had you guys more involved.
Yeah. Valid.
Who was the worst and best kid you had as a baby and a teenager?
Caden, hands down.
For the baby part or the
Yeah.
teenager part too?
Bad or
The
good?
bad.
Yeah.
Caden was hands down the most difficult baby. And the best teen?
Yeah. Best baby and then the worst teen and the best teen.
Oh, the worst teen.
Yeah.
Oh, Kadrina's giving me a run for my money, for sure. For sure.
Sorry.
Best baby.
Best baby?
Yeah. You can include Oakley and Avon in it too.
Oakley.
Oh yeah. I agree with that
Really?
one.
Oakley. Yeah, he was always so content.
I feel like from the stories that I've heard from when we were younger, we weren't as content as Oakley was, and
Yeah.
Avon was not. No.
Okay, and then
Best teenager.
yeah.
My best teenager?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say Kayla. Kayla set the bar high for you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she did.
She didn't really give me a lot of problems.
Kelsey-
And when she did, she's accountable for it. So I've always been able to just have conversations. She didn't really get in much trouble.
Kayla set the bar high for us with like everything in our lives because at our old school we had like since she was older than us,
Everyone viewed her as like she was our parent in school. Like if I wasn't wearing a jacket, they'd go to Kayla and tell Kayla to give me her jacket or
yeah,
like just things like that.
Yeah, and like if I go into the same class that she had in like grade 7 or whatever, my teacher would have like a higher standard for me because of how good a student Kayla was.
Yeah.
And then it's the same with Kadrina because I would like meet the expectations of Kayla,
Like
so
if
she would
Kay-
have to meet the expectations.
Yeah, like
of
since
us.
Kay is like smart and whatever, they expect Caden to be smart and all of that, good student, whatever. And then Cade was smart and a good student, and then when I come, I'm supposed to be smart and a good student, but if I'm not that, then it's like, who raised her? Like, they're definitely not siblings.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if we don't meet not Kayla's expectation in like a way, but like if we aren't as good as the older sibling, then we're just like not good enough.
Yeah, she set the bar high for sure.
Okay, what part of being a mom is the most rewarding to you? Didn't you do that?
No, it kind
similar.
of. It was like similar, but not.
Most rewarding, I think, is watching your accomplishments. This for sure. This is another thing that a lot of, I guess, people wouldn't see as rewarding, but yeah, watching you guys come out of your shells and do a podcast,
Yeah.
that's rewarding. the moments when I'm most proud of you guys.
I mean, if Aunt Lissa never left Meth Head, then we wouldn't be doing this right now.
Also very true.
Thanks for that.
Yep.
Okay, who was your role model as a child that taught you things about what type of parent you want to be? Don't say your mother.
My stepmom, definitely a lot of qualities from her. She was really hands-on with all of us. A bit extra in the hands-on, but as kids, we thought it was fun. I'm not as hands-on as her. She used to do, like, she'd put together a whole movie, like a production, and we'd act and record it. Yeah, so I'm not that extra with you guys, but she stayed home with all of us. She didn't work, she stayed home, and she committed herself to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also my dad, I get my work ethic from my dad.
Oh, yeah.
He worked hard so that we could have all the new cool...
Everything you did.
Yeah, he worked really hard. So I think I tried to be a balance between the two of them.
Okay. How do you help your kids when they're struggling with mental health? Or how do you try and help?
I think I just go back to the things that I struggled with, because like I said earlier, I see a lot of the things that happened to me happening to you guys. I try to go back to, the things that worked for me and what didn't. I spend a lot of time researching supports. And a lot of time invested in trying to find the right people for you guys to talk to.
Yeah.
What is it like having kids when you're struggling with your mental health?
It's hard. It is really hard. Like, Kaden for sure is a trigger because she is exactly like me.
Oh, yeah. Some things that I do, it triggers her.
So, yeah, she'll make, when she's fidgeting or making sounds or something, if I'm already on edge because of my own mental health, she irritates me.
Yeah. It's okay, though.
How do you manage to keep a social life while, like, raising kids?
And working.
Managed to keep a social life? Because all of my friends have became your aunts. And we just all hung out with you guys. And then my friends started to have kids, my sister started to have kids, and then social time just became kids being social, and we got to be social.
Oh, okay.
Working, I don't have much of a social life right now. But
Okay, nor do
Your
I.
jobs will do that to you.
Yeah, I find time, I guess.
No jobs will do that to you.
Even the, 10 minutes before I'm heading out the door somewhere to catch up.
Does the stress of raising teen girls affect you?
Yep.
How?
A lot of not sleeping.
Why not sleeping?
Worrying about you guys. Worrying about what you're doing. So I try to keep things open and honest, and hopefully you guys tell me everything so that I don't have to worry as much.
Yeah. Okay. Did becoming a mom affect your career plan? Did becoming a mom affect your career plans you had before kids? Like what you wanted to be? Like something that you wanted to be, like how you wanted to be like a lawyer and a marine biologist, like those big careers. Did having kids affect those plans?
I think it did initially, but in the end, it worked out because I don't know that I would have actually enjoyed being a lawyer. I love the job that I have now, so I think having kids just put me on the path that I was supposed to take. It delayed going back to school, but it didn't stop me from going back to school.
Yeah, because I know you still went to, like you did college and all of that stuff, like online to try and get those degrees.
Yep.
Did you take your GED?
I did.
Our father's really proud of that. What advice would you give your teenagers based on your teenage years?
Things that I think you guys are already starting to understand. That when people who have experienced these things already tell you things, we're not trying to ruin your life. We're telling you because we've already done it. And we're trying to prevent you from having to deal with the crap that we dealt with.
Yeah.
So listen.
Try my hardest, mommy. Okay, what part of being a mom do you find easy that other moms could find challenging?
Raising 10 kids. I get a lot of women say, I don't know how you do it. I only have 2 and I'm ready to rip my hair out. Or,
Yeah, like you're crazy for that? Yeah.
every time I tell somebody I have 10 kids, they think that I'm crazy. So, yeah, it's easy for me, but
Maybe not for other people.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think having 10 kids, you just got to be able to manage that. You have to have the managing skills yourself, because if you can't manage yourself, then you can't manage your kids, whether it's 1 or 2 or 10.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
What is the scariest part of parenting?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything is scary. You don't know if you're making the right choices. You don't know if you can trust them. You don't know if you've given them the right skills.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Everything about parenting is scary.
Were you close with your siblings growing up?
Um,
Heard a lot of stories, so.
I think that, I mean, now thinking back, because I didn't know that I had ADHD, that my siblings just annoyed me. But
Yeah.
like, everything annoyed me. I enjoyed spending time with them, but like in a limited period of time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't want, when I was done with them, I was done with them. They irritated me, but then they would never leave me alone.
Yeah.
I was really close with my youngest.
Stepsister?
Yeah, my stepsister, we were close at the time, but my youngest brother, I think I was the closest with. Because I was like 11 when he was born.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a different bond. As we grew up, me and my sister.
Yeah.
We got closer. And now we're the closest out of all of my siblings.
I think that's definitely like me and Cade. I used to despise Caden with a passion. Like everyone told me one day you'll love her, one day you'll care about her. No, I will never fucking care about her.
Now you love me. Now you care about me.
I wouldn't say that, but
sometimes.
No, you do. When's Caden coming home?
I miss Caden.
I miss Caden.
I have a video of you staying by my door. I miss you.
guys, stop it.
And then a photo of me sleeping in my bed by you sleeping. I need to talk to you.
Sometimes I just get...
It was like 3 a.m. Why are you sleeping? I'm sleeping because it's 3 a.m.
Well, like, she should be on guard, awake, just in case I come in there.
Up until when?
Up until I go to bed.
Okay, so you just got to text me. Yeah, going to bed now. You can go.
Yes.
Got it.
That's how it works, Kane.
Okay. In what way was your upbringing different than ours?
I don't know what that means.
Like, how was it growing up different compared to our growing up?
You guys have a lot more freedom than I did. I think that we have way more open conversations than I did growing up.
Yeah.
And 100%, I was never driven in and out of town 700 different times in a day. Like, I would have to walk. There would be no way I was going into town.
Yeah.
Where I take you guys wherever, whenever.
Yeah. Okay, what is your favorite childhood memory? As in, like, a memory of, like, Kate, as in, like, a memory of, like, us or, like, hers?
Of hers.
Okay, so what's your favorite childhood memory that you have? Never mind.
I don't even know. I think the one that sticks out the most was my first Christmas with my dad after my parents split up.
Mm-hmm.
And he legit went all out and bought us everything that we wanted.
Is that why you go all out on Christmas?
I think so.
Oh, you always go all out.
Yeah. But I think that probably sticks out the most for me is, yeah, we went there and it was things that we would have never gotten ever.
So we'll go back with Katrina, like with the thing that you said about like art. So what is your favorite childhood memory for Katrina?
Favorite childhood memory for Kadrina specifically?
Yeah.
We'll go through all of them.
There's a video somewhere on Facebook, if you scroll around, where she tells us all about the new things she can do now that she's 5.
Oh, I love that video.
That's not even funny because I could walk on my tippy toes when I was 5. But I couldn't when I was 4, though.
Yeah, like 12 hours before that you can do it.
No. But I just learned it overnight.
Yeah.
When I slept for the 2 hours, because then I woke up and woke everyone up. Saying it was my birthday because I was so happy. Then went back to bed. Put your tongue back in your mouth.
I was licking my lips.
Okay, what's your favorite childhood memory with Cade?
I love how you had to think on this one more than you had to think with Katrina's.
I do, because you were bad. You were really bad.
Okay, like, this had to be when I was, like, really young. Did I get better when I was starting to come older?
You didn't really get better until I got with Matt. Right? Like, the first year that I was with Matt, do you not remember how many times you had to call me?
Oh, yeah, I totally remember.
Because you didn't know what to do. You were just going...
Crazy mode.
Yeah. Okay, but if you could pick, like, your favorite one. Like, something that you and Caden did, just the 2 of you, or all 3 of us, or something she had done one day.
I think probably would be on her good days is that Caden was always super affectionate. She really, she always wanted to, you know, snuggle and watch movies or hang out with us. Those are my favorite parts about Caden when we were growing up, is when she wasn't throwing a fit.
Okay, I don't do that anymore.
No, you don't. It took a long time.
What about Kay? Why is this hair freaking sticking up? Like, that's not funny.
Anyways.
I don't know. Kayla. This is like super hard to think back a long time. She's almost 18.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy man.
But I think maybe going to school, Kayla gave me a lot of firsts. So a lot of like first kindergarten, first, like a lot of those first experiences. So
Yeah.
probably her first going to school. She was very eager.
Yeah.
And excited. Actually, you know what? Maybe when I had Caden.
Aww.
Yeah, she was very excited to have a baby sister, as she called you.
Yeah, I remember, I have a photo of her holding me in the hospital, and she looked really happy.
Yeah, she sang to you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, there's a video of that, too. I think Daddy showed me that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
no, this is...
Yeah, we're on this one.
Avon.
Special question from Avon. Why do you love your kids?
Who's Avon?
Oh, that's
our little brother. He's 5.
Why do I love my kids? I love my kids the same reason every parent loves their kids.
But why?
You know, each and every single one of you, I love differently.
Do you love me more?
No, I don't love any more than the other.
I think you love Avon and Oakley more, just a little bit.
That's what you guys think, but they need more from me.
She will always love me the most.
Can you stop whispering into the mic?
But I dropped everything I was doing for every single one of you guys.
Yeah.
At every time. Something. So I don't love any of you any more than the other, but I love you all for
Different
reasons.
I feel that.
Okay. These next 2 questions are from Kayla, our older sister. She's 18.
She was on our podcast before.
Yeah.
Out of all of your kids' significant others, now and in the past, who is your favorite? Like all Damien's ex-girlfriends that came to the house.
All Kayla's.
And so I just pick one out of every single one of them.
Yeah, okay, so we'll start with
No, but like all of Kayla's and Damien's together, or am I separating each of you guys?
Everyone.
And do
But
top
just
five.
say like
Do top 5.
no, just say like every boyfriend that like Kayla's had that she has brought over to the house that you have met. Which one of those was your favorite? Maya, every guy that came over to the house that you met, which one of them was your favorite?
Okay, well that's not
Damien's.
everyone in general.
Yeah, I was
but
like, if
okay.
it's not all of you guys have had multiple.
Yeah.
Okay, so just then the people like
The one person out of all of them?
Yeah.
Out of Maya and Damien and Kayla. Actually, Maya's only had one person.
Brayden.
Oh,
no,
and
she
so-
had multiple guys.
Oh, yeah,
not
she
like
did.
she's not a whore, but like
So Brayden,
She had,
Maya,
like,
Damien,
3.
and Kayla.
yeah.
One guy over. She can't include that.
Okay, well, hands down, Zach is
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Zach's my boy.
Zach
love
is
Zach.
I think he's the
he's
most
the top out of everybody. Like he
Yeah.
tops every single one of
I
his
think
significant
he
others.
just because he does truly love Kayla, he tries his best to love each and every one in the house, but no one's ever really tried to show that they love the family. They like hang out with us, but they wouldn't like act like
That's
they cared like
funny.
what Zach does.
Yeah, make an effort to be a part of the family.
Yeah.
That's big for me. Like I can't go through every single one of your guys' relationships because some lasted for seconds, right? So what is big for me is when somebody comes into our life and they make an effort to be a part of the family.
Mhm.
I can't stand when you guys bring somebody over and they don't acknowledge that there's other people in the house.
Yeah, I can name a couple people who have come over and just treat our family like we're not there, even though it's in our house.
We're not gonna name anyone.
Names weren't coming out of the mouth.
Good.
Thanks, though.
Yeah, no, it's really important to me
Mhm.
that it's not even so much important to me that you acknowledge me, but there are, 9 other people in the house that I care about. And if you're not going to show them the same respect, then yeah, that bothers me. If you can't even make the time of day to sit down
Yeah.
at the table for dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that.
Like, why are you gonna come over as a guest? We were all thinking it. Come over as a guest and then just sit in, like, your significant other's room and not even, like, bother.
And get them to get you food and
Like, if you were
Not
hungry,
come
come
down.
to the table, involve yourself.
socialize, maybe.
Okay, so, Damien.
I can't go through all of them.
The ones that you've met.
He's
That
met.
you think were...
No, but I don't because I can't go through all of them.
So we'll just say Zach is the one overall for
That's what
all
I'm
of
saying.
them.
Zach overall is the only one that's really made an impact on our family
Uh-huh.
to this day.
Yeah.
All of Damien's girlfriends, like
Are meaningless in my opinion.
I can only think of maybe 2 of them. I can only think of maybe 2 of them that actually tried to be involved. But they weren't involved with everyone. They were just involved with me and Cade.
Okay, well, there's a difference between being involved and being weird.
Yeah.
so we'll just go with Zach overall.
Jack's the best significant other in the house that has come over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. What one of your kids reminds you of yourself the most?
Caden and Avon.
I had to do it. Alyssa told me to do it.
You're not funny. No, I was laughing at it, Alyssa.
What did you do funny?
No, she was like...
Caitlin, just tell me you are.
Caden and Avon are literally like cloned versions of me.
Okay, who am I like?
And just saying, me and Avon are clone versions of each other.
Yeah.
He's like the boy version of me, and I'm like the girl version of him.
He is. What did you just learn the other day that you guys had in common you didn't realize?
Oh, yeah, we're both allergic to the same medicine.
Yeah.
That we can't take at the hospital.
And you're born on the same day.
Born on the same day, 10 years apart exactly.
Mm-hmm.
God, creeps me
The
out
2 that look
sometimes.
the most like me.
Oh yeah, and Avon looks like Damien and me. It's kind of creepy.
Wait, you don't think I look like you?
No,
Like
you
the
don't.
most like
The
me.
most.
You think
like
I
me.
look like...
No, you do. You look like a good combination of me and your dad. And I was saying that, like
I
Caden
look
and
like a
Avon.
man?
No. You have a good combination between me and your dad.
How do I look like my dad? That means I look like a man.
No,
and a
No,
good
it
combined.
doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
You have our father's qualities and our mother's looks, and like you act like our father sometimes.
Okay, but you guys don't look identical. So
No,
obviously we pick up different DNA traits from each parent.
Okay.
I don't look the same as all my siblings.
You
we
look like Aunt
similar.
Alyssa.
Yeah, you look like
No,
Alyssa
you
completely.
could be twins.
We
God.
look similar.
No,
No,
you
you
could
could be
be
twins. We should
lot
put
of
a photo up and get people to judge.
A lot of
because-
people said that about me and Kay growing up, that we could have been twins, even though our age gap is literally 4 years.
Oh, literally.
Literally.
Okay.
Okay,
Next
next
one.
question. How did having kids at a young age affect your teenage years?
Uh,
I think it smartened me up a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it affected my teens. I had already done and made all of the stupid teen decisions before I even got pregnant with her, so
Mm-hmm.
I
What?
didn't feel like you. What are you doing?
I like to be a little silly girl sometimes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that it really changed anything. I still got to experience all the things a teenager would before.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, so this is a viewer question. If there's one thing you can tell your daughters about their future, what would it be? Meaning taking on the real world by themselves or alone. One piece of good advice, something they can do now to make it easier for them. Sorry, that was a lot. We can separate into different questions if you want.
That's okay. Take the advice from your aunts and your uncles and your grandparents and your parents and everybody who's already kind of walked that path. Take the advice, but make your own decisions along the way. Keep being the fire that I've raised you to be.
You're silly.
What can you tell us about for our future, like to prepare us?
That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, okay. Oh!
Take advice.
Doesn't get easier. Gets harder, babe.
True.
No, it doesn't get any easier. Keep fighting. I think, yeah, learning lessons from our mistakes is the biggest.
Yeah.
Don't cut that!
What'd
Cut
she
what?
do?
We're not. Keep going.
Silly.
Okay,
Anyways, to learn from your mistakes. We all make mistakes. So,
mistakes happen.
Don't need to get punished from every single one.
no. I think mistakes are
Common.
growth. No, it's room for growing and learning and
Little.
You
bit.
grow a lot from your mistakes, like honestly.
Are you talking about me?
Everyone
Everyone.
Oh,
does.
well, you didn't say that. You looked at me.
I was about to say it.
Calm down.
constructive criticism. So hearing where you went wrong and learning from it, growing.
I hate people doing that to me. I hate when people tell me what to do.
It's not even about telling you what to do. It's
I hate
just,
when people like put input on things that I say. Like, it just makes me really mad. If I wanted your input, I would have asked for it.
okay, so
but I
that's
didn't.
100% to walk into adulthood with is the ability to hear what people are saying.
That's what I'm talking to my therapist about right now, and how I can't show emotions. So
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
you already know what's up. Okay, next question.
Okay. Were all your kids planned / mistakes or
No.
accidents? Shh, let her answer. Let me just put this out there. The only planned one was Kadrina.
No, that's wrong. Kadrina and Oakley were planned.
Sorry, my bad. Forgot about Oakley. But the only planned one was Kadrina and Oakley. And we couldn't let that down. Our entire life, we couldn't let that down.
Okay,
Just the
but
best.
Oakley takes the cake on he's the only one that was conceived after marriage. So,
And then Avon was what?
Aiden wasn't he a miracle? Kind of. Yeah, he was a miracle because her tubes were tied.
Avon came when I shouldn't have been able to get pregnant. So,
Miracle baby!
And then Kay and Cade were not planned.
no.
We were mistakes. Accidents, sorry.
That you were neither.
Guys,
You were not.
can I just put it out there?
Not
I was
planned.
planned to be a boy.
No,
Yeah.
you're not, never mistakes or unplanned. It was just unexpected.
Okay. Did you ever fall into a depression with any kids? If so, how did you get out of it?
I don't really think that I fell into depression with any of my kids. I think I've struggled with mental health for a long time.
Yeah.
It was not any one of my kids that.
You never got postpartum depression?
I don't think so.
I swear Dad told me you did.
I don't think I had postpartum depression. I just struggled with managing.
Sometimes you be a
Mental
pranker
health.
about things.
Sometimes we can. A little pranker. Sorry, we kind of just
Do I have a
answered that
filter
question
on my
for you.
face?
There's no filter. There's never a filter.
That.
Anyways, what kind of things did you do to fit in as a teen back then? Oh, I love the back then part there, viewer.
I'd really love to know who was writing these.
I know. I saw it. I saw the comment.
What kind of things did I do to fit in?
Yeah, back then.
Smoking cigarettes, which is the most disgusting habit I now am stuck with.
How old did you start? How old were you when you started smoking cigarettes?
Well, I think I messed around when I was a child trying them, but like I wouldn't have even known how to smoke a cigarette.
Mm-hmm.
But 14.
Silly girl.
Silly girl.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa was 11?
Okay. Do you feel social stress / do you feel like you get like social stress or like judgment from people from having 10 kids?
All the time.
What do they say?
Well, we already went over the one of like you're crazy.
Yeah.
But I think it depends on who it is. It'll flip to like you're my hero, or
Yeah.
some people think that I couldn't possibly manage that many children, so I have to be neglecting them someone somewhere.
Sorry.
I know who thinks you're neglecting someone.
That's what I'm saying. There are people who think that I neglect my children because there's too many of them, that I couldn't possibly raise that many kids.
And you couldn't be there and take care of all of them?
Yeah.
Silly.
That I couldn't meet their individual needs.
So far, you have met our individual needs, though.
Yeah.
So, they're wrong, bitches. Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, I think those are really the only ones that I can come up with.
Did you let it affect you when raising all of us?
No.
No?
I don't really let anybody's opinions affect me.
Feel that.
That's good. How was high school different for you compared to how it is today with fashion, cliques, and trends?
I think cliques are pretty much the same. You guys just call them different.
Yep, we don't call them cliques anymore.
They're friend groups.
Yeah, but like
Cliques
the
is
names
just a little old.
the names of the groups, like the popular groups and whatever, like what we called those groups are different than what you guys do. So
Yeah.
the language has changed, the slang.
Fashion.
Social media.
Oh,
Mhm.
yep. Big one.
There was no proof ever of anything
Katrina's.
that was said. So social media is different. The way we handled problems, it was not like, you tell your friend who tells her friend who tells her friend, like
Yeah.
we just handled it. It was not so drama filled the way it is for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
How
Okay.
has fashion changed? Sorry, I'm adding on to that.
I really feel like our fashion from high school is coming back with you guys.
Mhm.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Crocs are in.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
Never.
are.
Crocs
Crocs
are
are
They've
in.
never been in.
Yeah, but they're in now.
They're not.
They're just a thing now. I have Crocs. They're
I
in.
know, and no,
You think I'm weird for wearing my Crocs, don't you?
they were never in.
Yeah, but they're
Okay.
in now.
Okay, but socks and sandals?
I love it. I
It
love it. I can't wear sandals without socks. Why am I gonna let feet
just
show?
depends on what sandals I'm wearing.
Like my
I guess that's different, right? You guys are like, don't let the dogs out, I'd like cage them up.
yeah.
But we were like wearing toe rings and like
like yeah,
toes
Like-
up.
and like you guys wore like flip flops as your everyday shoes in the summer.
Yes, and you had to have your toenails painted, and like it was about making your dogs
Look nice.
Look nice.
Yeah, well, now it's caging those dogs up because they're
No
nasty.
matter how nice they are, you don't.
Even if you
show
go
them.
get your nails done, your toenails done.
You don't.
But
show
like,
'em.
do you guys even get pedicures done?
No, because we don't show our toes. I only do it in the summertime because, like, when I'm going to the beach and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, but so that was a thing. We had to get our feet done.
I do them
Toe
myself.
rings and toe socks and
Toe socks?
yeah.
Like, just cover the single toe.
No, it's a sock, but like a glove. Every one of your toes.
Oh my god, I've seen those!
Mhm.
Father got us those one time.
Did you wear them?
No.
Maybe I did.
I have a friend who actually still to this day wears them. Those are the only socks she wears.
Why? Are
I
they
don't know.
comfortable or something?
I guess.
No, they're not.
Mm.
Makes you feel like you have something in between your toes.
Yeah, I hate that feeling.
Not that like, I would know or anything, because I never wore them, but like, I'd assume.
Oh.
Okay. Do you feel you give your kids more or the same that you had growing up?
More.
Knew it. And why do you feel that?
Copy and paste it. I mean, no, like.
Why do I feel that way?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think times are different. Raising, like, in the time that my parents were raising me was different than the world is now for me raising my kids.
Mm-hmm.
My kids are 100% spoiled, so to everybody who has that social, comment to make, 100% my kids are spoiled.
Mhm.
And I
Yeah.
created that.
But we're not like spoiled bratty.
No, I still make you work for your things.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Still make you
don't-
appreciate things, but yeah, 100% I've given you guys everything and more. A lot of things that a lot of kids at certain ages wouldn't receive.
Before you continue, I just want to take a moment just to thank this podcast's sponsor, BCB Productions. If you guys are liking our videos, like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you get notified every time we post. Okay, are you ready for the next question?
Oh, yeah. What do you do when all the girls in the house are all extra at the same time? Do you stay sane and control? What do you mean by what do they mean by extra? Like
Dramatic?
Dramatic?
I'm really
Or, like,
dramatic.
all
Oh,
periods
wow.
synced up?
Actually,
Yeah.
you know what? I just had to call Matt before he came out for the podcast because we needed tampons.
Yeah,
my
I
period
heard
was-
that.
period
And
got
I was
synced up again.
explaining to him that needs to be done tonight because 2 of the girls have told me, and I'm due for my period this weekend, and so it's that time of the month where all of us are.
Yeah.
So like 100% you need to go out.
Oh god, no, because that means I'm gonna get
I
it
hate
in
when my
because I'm
friends-
synced up with Kadrina.
I have no idea who I'm synced up with right now, but I'm not,
I hate it because
On
we're
the
all
sugar
we're all
pill,
so moody.
and I have it.
Mhm.
So I'm synced with someone who's on it right
Okay,
now.
but what was the question? How do I deal with it?
yeah,
Yeah.
how do you deal with it, and like how do you stay sane?
I don't
I guess you're going through it too, so like.
I don't know. It's part of
We
life.
kind
It's
of
what
all
we have
deal
to
with
do.
it at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. And you guys are teenagers, so like by the time girls start menstruating, you don't really want to be a part of
What's
like
menstruating?
Getting
Your
your period.
period.
It's just a period. Sounds like you're talking about like when you hit menopause.
no.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that today. What age you get? What age you get?
What age
menopause.
do you start getting
Like
menopause?
60s.
No, it's like can start after you're 40.
What the frick?
What the hell?
I know
Yeah,
someone who
a
might
woman
have
starts to-
menopause.
No, a woman starts to go downhill at like 40.
What the frick?
Oh, so then like you're less fertile.
Your hormones and stuff.
You're
yeah.
less fertile by then. Oh, gotta have those babies before 40.
Okay, well you're not trying to be a Grammy mom.
No, I want to be a mom like mommy, not Grammy mom. But I don't want to have a kid when I'm 18 years old either.
No. Let's not do that.
I want to go to school first. Maybe around like 25.
I don't even know what I wanna do.
Yeah, we know. It's okay.
No.
Yeah, you got
it's
time still.
not.
You do have time still. 4 years of high school still to go and still grade 8.
Don't
So
make me fight you. It's not even funny because I'm not going to that grad.
you don't want to go to your online graduation? Tell me why she's having an online graduation this
She
year.
doesn't have to have an online graduation. She gets a choice.
Oh yeah, she can
'Cause I'm
graduate.
going-
She can
I'm
graduate
going
with the
to-
rest of them, can she not?
Mhm.
Yes, I'm
So-
going to my in-person one.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna
Like at my
say.
other school.
I was gonna say why is that school doing online, but then I forgot.
Mhm.
Anyway.
But Because I was I was doing like the rest of my schoolwork today, like I was catching up on everything that was missing or not turned in or whatever, and I came up on this thing, and it was like talking about it, and then it was like coming to like, are you joining our graduation? Will you be in person or online? Like, how am I supposed to be online? Everyone's in person, just gonna put me on the computer, put me up on the stage, walk me through, like, what?
I don't know.
No, they just do a whole separate thing. Like, did you watch Damien's? But Damien's was everyone was online.
Yeah, and then someone freaking hacked it. That was crazy, man.
No, but his was different. I don't know.
Yeah. It's because the whole class was graduating online.
Yeah.
But that was because of COVID.
I'm glad I didn't have to graduate online. Anyways.
Okay, anyways.
Do you feel you offer your stepkids the same affection that you do your blood kids?
Yeah, I don't see my stepkids any different than my blood kids. They're all my kids. You all have individual, different needs. And every single one of you needs me in a different way at a different time. So sometimes one of you guys needs me more than the other, and it doesn't matter to me which ones are my stepkids and which ones are my biological kids.
Yeah.
I don't think that I treat any of you guys any different.
Nope. If you could have more kids right now, would you want them?
I don't know. It's not that I want them, and it's not that I don't want them.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be upset if it happened, but like I'm not. I don't know how to answer it. Like
It's not something that you would plan for, but if it happened, it happened.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't.
After we had Oakley, we did go through a period of time where we really did want to try for another one.
Uh-huh.
I think that emotional roller coaster of not conceiving was too much to handle.
Yeah.
Am I reading this?
Stop.
Okay. We have a viewer question from an active fan. How much shit is a reasonable amount to take from a guy before they should go /3 tires? So again, that one of the traits that you get from me is your extra. I don't think that there is any level of shit that would need for you to go and slash anybody's tires or act in any criminal way. But I don't think you should be, there is not a level of shit to take from a guy. Like, it shouldn't be that you're measuring, you know, how much you can put up with before you're done.
Mm-hmm.
No, it shouldn't be. You should have boundaries set from the beginning, and
then if they don't follow that, the second you realize they're not following it, that's
just like being respectful, or even just being able to express that you've reached a limit. Right? Like,
when you know you reached the limit, you know, and you shouldn't push yourself farther than that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But yeah, communication.
Kid just learned that recently.
Yes, but I do still think, like, even with talking with Cage yesterday, it's about communication. Because sometimes they don't even know that you're reaching your limits. Right? So if you haven't been communicating that with them for, you know, God knows how long.
Yeah.
They've just assumed that what they were doing was acceptable.
Yeah,
so
you really do have to communicate.
It's not justifying the actions that they're doing, but like, people aren't mind readers.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't know that I'm doing something that bothers you unless you tell me.
Yeah.
Okay, viewer question. If one of your kids is in an argument /fight with their significant other, at what point do you step in, or do you at all?
I don't step in. I mean, I try to stay neutral and let them experience their things on their own, but I think the only time I would ever really step in is if there was violence. If I felt that any of my children were being physically abused or mentally abused. I have intervened Yeah, I have intervened. Probably why I didn't want to give an answer on Damien's girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably. So I have intervened if I thought that the behavior was unacceptable.
From your kids or from the significant other?
Either or.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tell the boys all the time that I will not tolerate
Yeah.
them disrespecting women, and it
Uh-huh.
goes both ways. Like, my girls need to be respectful of who they're dating too.
Mhm.
So either way, if I seen it happening, I would intervene, but for the most part I let you guys figure it out.
Mhm.
If there is, like, afterwards, like, the fight is done, you do, like, put your opinion in with, like, either your son or daughter to, like, help them out at all?
For sure, I think I just did it with you last night.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
Yeah, I give you my opinion or suggestions, but ultimately
Mhm.
it's your decision at the end of the day.
You don't try
Yeah.
to force us to take it.
What happened last night?
You're joking right now.
Who said that? Oh my god.
I think with generalize, what I was trying to say to Caden last night is that her boyfriend made a genuine effort to show he cared, or ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the point that I was just trying to make is that if he didn't care, he wouldn't have gone through all of that.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing I said is, I don't know how it would feel to walk into a house of 10 children, my aunt, my uncle, my other aunt,
Other aunt.
And
my,
have all your siblings watching, like, all of their siblings watching you.
yeah, their
doing
aunts, their
it.
uncle, their stepdad, their mom, and then they have 9 siblings.
Yeah.
And you got to walk into that house and onto that property knowing that very well they all know that you just fucked up.
Yeah.
And most of
Right?
the
I
time
couldn't
they
even
do.
imagine being in that position
Mhm.
to have to face all of us.
Yeah.
I don't think I would.
Yeah.
No, I think I'd be shitting myself.
I'd be scared, embarrassed, awkward.
100%. So I just wanted to point, I just pointed that out to her, is that I think that was a big move. And I didn't ask for all of the details of what led up to the breakup, but I just did say that it was a big move. That was admirable on his part,
Yeah.
because it takes a lot of courage to face all of us.
Mhm.
Like the first meeting, when guys or girls or whatever have to come over and meet the family, tell me you didn't prep him for that.
Oh, I did.
Exactly, because
Because I know my family.
so, and he knows your family, so it's a big move to have
Yeah.
to come out. Not that it should change your mind, but I just wanted to point that out.
Mhm.
Okay, so this is going to be everything for this episode. If you like, subscribe, and follow. Remember, viewers, if you have any questions, ask away on our social media platforms. Be sure social media platforms to be on the show. Bye for now. Bye, guys.